So I'm watching a video done by Mortals Mail Gaming, and he's a video. I'm watching one of his videos called "The Rising Price of Setting Games Up to Fail." I agree with that. What is going to happen is the prices of these games are just going to keep going up and up and up and up and up. It's going to get more and more and more expensive to the point nobody can buy them, and it will implode. Because, like he said, it's a risk reward. It's risky. Meaning, at some point, these AAA companies are going to see that there's no point in making them because they're too risky. Which is why I'm against raising the price of video games. Because first of all, I can barely afford video games as it is. But second of all, they are too expensive. I mean, you had to pay $70. No, I had to pay $110 for a deluxe edition of Forza Horizon 5 on my Xbox. $110. I think it was $110.99. Either way, I had to pay a lot of money for it. And I'm just like, I can't even. And that's when I was living on my own. You know, not living on my own. That's when I was living with my parents. Now I can barely afford it. Thanks to a certain person in power of this country. Put politics aside, I can't afford it. I seriously can't. Like $70, $100, whatever you want to make it, is just too expensive. And I feel sorry for my Canadian brethren who had to deal with the same crap. Because in Canada, I heard that in Canada they had to pay a tax as well, like 90-something dollars or $10 on it or something crazy. And so it goes from $70 to $100 for a game, period. This is in Canada, of all places. You know, the country called the freest country of the world, which is a bunch of crap because we are the freest country of the world. But whatever, neither here nor there. The point is, video games are going to implode. This is why indie games are going to be the new normal in the future, because video games cannot ever hope to succeed when they cost $80 or $90 or $100 or $200 or $300 or $400 or $500 or $100,000. You can't make money from that. I mean, you can, but then it just gets too risky. People won't buy it. Okay, you become premium, like truly premium. Not what some people call premium games versus freemium games. No, I mean actual premium game, as in. For example, let's say you go to a nice, expensive store that sells really expensive clothing. Well, they're going to cost a lot of money. 80 or 90 or something like that. I don't know if that's exactly how much they cost, but they tend to cost a lot of money. That's premium. Okay, that's premium. Video games, mainstream AAA video games are that premium and are going to get even more expensive. And the issue about this is it's going to implode because people don't want to buy a $100 game when it released buggy and broken. Okay, which is why it's going to implode. Also, another reason I think this has nothing to do with AAA. I'm going to start talking about mobile games. Another thing is I think mobile games are going to implode as well. And the reason why is because what happens, okay, what will happen when everyone has a phone? And there's no more people that can have a phone. If everyone has a phone, then there's no need for a phone. If there's no need for a phone, that means that not a lot of people will be able to play crappy mobile games. Okay, well, if nobody's willing to buy or play freemium games, what will that happen? Also, freemium games so they're not imploding yet, but they will eventually implode because you can't. People, when they play video games, they want to escape reality, not have to worry what they should buy in a game. Okay, I assure you, most people, most gamers want to escape from reality. There's a reason why video games is called escapism. It's because it is a form of escapism, just like reading a book, watching TV, watching movies. That is a form of escapism. The same with video games. And like these mobile game companies are treating it like it's not. Okay, what will happen when people get enough with the crap they're pulling? Okay, what would happen if there's not enough demand for the supply? Because you have to understand there's always going to be a mobile market. That's just a simple fact of reality. But you have to understand that the mobile market is just like any other market. As long as there's demand for it, there will be a supply for it. Well, there's a possibility in the long future that the demand is going to drop. When everyone has a phone, that demand is going to drop, which means not a lot of people are going to be playing mobile games, which is going to cause freemium games to have to make a lot of money, and it's going to create a system of higher and higher and higher and higher expensive games. And then when that happens, nobody be willing to play those games because they're not free until they will implode. Just saying. So yeah, bye.